This is Avid Sports live in HD. Hello everyone, welcome to the live updates program of the Welsh Premier League. We've got 3 matches going on at the moment. Mind you, this is the Welsh Premier League, not the Barclays Premier League. So if you're looking for the Barclays Premier League, then you're in the wrong place. But if you're looking for the Welsh Premier League, which is the top division in Wales, then welcome. These are the matches that are going on, which will feature newly promoted side Cefn Druids going against Aberystwyth Town at their home called the Rock. At the Bastion Gardens, Prestatyn Town will go up against the Nomads of Gap Connors Quay, and at Parkhall, the Welsh Premier League champions, the New Saints, will go against Bangor. Now these are the latest scores coming in at the moment. They've just gone past half time, by the way. Furthest one ahead at the moment. The furthest one ahead on time schedule at the moment is Prestatyn Town on 72 minutes, currently 2-2. The most humiliation of the match is Aberystwyth going against Cefn Druids on their home ground. 4 goals, for a hat trick from Venables, with Sherburn putting in a 59th minute goal. Absolutely brilliant. But though Cefn Druids not going well with Hesp getting their first red card. Going to the Bastion Gardens in Prestatyn, it's currently 2-2. Could go either way. Substitution has come on for on Gap Connors Quay, which will be Jamie Rainford, who will be replacing Luke Holden, who scored the last goal just after half time for Gap Connors Quay. Going to the Parkhall Stadium in the Austri, which was home of the New Saints. It's one of the few clubs outside Wales that are in the Welsh Premier League. The New Saints currently going against Bangor City. They're currently leading 1-0. Draver's got the first goal in, with Hart just before half time got a red card. I believe that is because he got the hand on the ball. Reason to believe that. So if you want to keep in touch with us, don't forget to subscribe. You also could check us out on both Facebook and on Twitter. Those are up on the top. I haven't made my my hashtag for this one, but though we'll still get tweets and Facebook messages as they come in. Currently we've got none at the moment, so that's why why we're not seeing any messages going down at the bottom of the screen. But if you do have any messages, then fire away. Okay, so that's what it's currently like at the moment. We just need to wait for more scores to come in. They're currently going on to the 73rd minute at the Bastion Gardens in Prestatyn. I don't think there's any more goals coming in at the moment, but we'll get the latest as they come in. Mind you, I haven't got really any visual aid at the moment from a broadcaster point of view, but though I am able to do the job. Nicely done. So I'll reiterate the scores. Aberystwyth with 4, Cefn Druids 0. And if Aberystwyth do another goal, then it'll be an absolute humiliation of Cefn Druids there. Absolutely brilliant. Prestatyn Town, like I said, currently things are not going anywhere at the moment. Prestatyn Town, mind you, last year was actually one of those going to be relegated that will be threatened for relegation, but though Prestatyn Town survived, and the team that Cefn Druids replaced, who's just gone down to the Cymru Alliance, which is Avid Lido. What was that? Lido, I don't know. After Lido or Lido, they've been relegated to the Cymru Alliance for the 2014-2015 season. And this is currently the scores, as you can see on your screen. Prestatyn Town and Gap Connors Quay, who's also Gap Connors Quay was also threatened for relegation, but played much more strongly than Prestatyn Town. Doesn't really seem to be that way tonight. It's still pretty much level. Yeah, that's that. Parkhall, I don't see anything going anywhere at the moment. No, and we have got more news coming in, and it's going to be an absolute humiliation as Aberystwyth Town scored a 5th goal, courtesy of Venables. That's his 4th goal of the game. The game is now Cefn Druids 0, Aberystwyth Town 5. Absolutely fantastic. You don't get good leagues like this. If you were living in England and you think, there's not much leagues going on around these days, take a look at the Welsh Premier League. There's absolute huge action here. So, absolute humiliation for Keffe Druids. They will most likely to be relegated this season. So, Venables has just scored another goal in the 76th minute of the game. Aberystwyth Town really humiliating Keffe Druids. It's Keffe Druids 0, Aberystwyth Town 5. Okay, that's currently all the information we have at the moment. Mind you, Keffe Druids are currently at front. They're still leading. They're still leading. Leading the game at the moment. No such changes at either the Bastion Guns or Park Hall. Just send me any messages on both Facebook or Twitter. Links are on the top of your screen, and Okay, so no more goals coming in at the moment. So I'll reiterate the scores at the moment. Keffe Druids 0, Aberystwyth Town 5, Preston Town 2, Gap Connors Key 2, the New Saints 1, Bangor 0. I'll do it again. Keffe Druids 0, Aberystwyth Town 5, Preston Town 2, Gap Connors Key 2, New Saints 1, Bangor City 0. So that's at the moment. There's no other news going on at the moment of a substitution or anything going on at the moment. Mind you, this is our. Mind you, that we are basically the only broadcaster on YouTube to provide English commentary from the Welsh Premier League. Well, we are the only one to do it, and that's impressive. But I'll tell you what, it isn't impressive. Forgot to edit that. There we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's that at the moment. We're still waiting for more goals to come in or any news of a substitution. We're still waiting for more goals to come in at the moment as we bring them in. No such thing at the moment. So if Aberystwyth do humiliate Keffe Druids with a 6th goal, that would mean that Keffe Druids really need to think hard, and Hesp needs to stay out of trouble, because his red card in the 29th minute of the game at the Rock meant that more goals were coming in, and had he haven't got a red card, then it will be basically less goals for Aberystwyth Town, and hopefully Hesp would and hopefully that Keffe Druids were obviously able to get the goal back, but still Complete humiliation. And we just got another goal coming in now. It's from Park Hall. Finley has got a goal for the New Saints. So that means that at Park Hall it is now 2-0 to the New Saints. So those are the current scores we have at the moment. Aberystwyth Town currently lead 5-0 at the Rock, ahead of Cafe Druids. Prestatyn Town and Glapconsky are currently leading 2-2, and it's currently 2-0 at Park Hall. Finley got the last goal in. All happening here at the moment. We'll try and get more goals as they come in. Don't forget to check us out on both Facebook and Twitter. I'm begging you. We're still waiting for more goals at the moment. No sign of any more goals. No more goals in at the moment. Still waiting. Still no more goals coming in. Still waiting for more goals to come in. Still no more goals. And we have got a substitution coming in for Preston Town. John Bale Davis will replace Ross Stevens. This is in the 85th minute. I think that might be the last substitution, I don't know. Okay, so they only got about 5 minutes of normal time left at Sebastian Gans. It's currently 2-2. It can go either way. Still no more goals coming in, but I believe that we're nearly approaching the end of time at Sutton Town, and I think Cavenders will be finishing as well. We just need to wait for about a few more minutes. There's still no more goals or substitutions going on. It looks like it'll be nearly the end of time, to be honest. And there's another substitution now coming on. Just about a couple minutes here at the Park Hall. Bangor City are getting Sion Edwards off. Jack Leard is coming on, and there's only 74 minutes gone at Park Hall, and it looks like to be ending soon. and I believe time will be up. I think a couple of minutes of extra time will be added on at Saturn Town, just to add more drama to it. And it looks like they might be able to end it at 2-2. We just need to wait for confirmation now. And Parkinson has just got the last goal in. The last goal in. Parkinson has got the 90th minute goal to bring Saturn Town into the lead again. So the score at the Bastion Guns is 3-2 to Saturn Town. Absolutely fantastic, and it's really coincidental from my point of view because oh, and it's also ended at Kevin Drews as well. Okay, so it's ended at both Kevin Druids and Saturn Town. Aberystwyth win against Kevin Druids 5-0. Absolutely humiliating for Kevin Druids. Meanwhile, Saturn Town have really surprised everyone by getting the third and final goal ahead of Gap Key to make it 3-2. Now the only game that is going to continue on at the moment is the New Saints game against Bangor City, and Bangor City not looking good at the moment. They've already got one yellow card for Davis in the 40th minute of play time, and then just before half time, Hart got a red card. So yeah, all to play for at the moment. So we just need to wait for a couple more minutes or so before we get any more news coming in. So the New Saints may be able to win their match at the Park Hall if things don't go for Bangor. So we just need to wait for about a few more minutes to see if it. And there's a substitution coming on for the New Saints. Matthew Williams will be replacing Greg Draper, who posted the first goal for the New Saints earlier today. So looking at that, they got only about 80. There's only just been confirmed 83 minutes. They've just gone 83 minutes in, and they only got about 7 minutes left of match time left, plus any added minutes that the referee might give. So if we look at the table in the Welsh Premier League at the moment, it's most likely to be Aberystwyth leading ahead of Sutton Town and Connah's Quay. The new Saints will be just behind Connah's Quay with Druids and Bangor behind. But that's 6 teams. The other 4 still needs to play, but that may be most likely tomorrow on Saturday. But at the moment, we're only going to be focusing on Friday updates, and that is all. So 83 minutes in, and currently 2-0 to the new Saints. And while we're waiting, we may as well have a look at the standings. Well, the main standings at the moment from the Barclays Premier League. Top 5 follows as Chelsea, Manchester City, Arsenal, Liverpool and Swansea. Those are the top 5 that the bottom 3 of the top 5 will be going into the Europa League, while the top 2 will be going into the Champions League next season, I believe. Or is it third place one's going in the Premier League? I think the first one's going in the Champions League. Yeah, okay. So looking at the rest of the top 10, Aston Villa 6th, 7th is Hull, 8th is Tottenham Hotspur, Everton in 9th with Leicester City in 10th. Looking at the bottom half of the table, and it's Sunderland in 11th, West Bromwich Albion 12th, Crystal Palace 13th, Manchester United 14th, Southampton 15th, QPR 16th and Stoke 17th. Those who are currently relegation threatened at the moment are West Ham currently in 18th, Burnley in 19th and Newcastle in 20th. So that is the standings, and there's no other goals coming in that we can find from Park Hall. Still no goals coming in. And I believe it's nearly end of time at Park Hall. Still no goals coming in. Or is that nearly time? And we just confirmed that in the 88th minute of time, 88th minute, it's of the game played. And John Marriott has been booked for descent. He's for the new Saints, so that's not going to affect much on the game. He just needs to stay out of trouble. So it's still 2-0 to the new Saints. So they only got about 2 minutes left at Park Hall. While we're waiting for that, let's just have a look at the other matches that we had here today. Kevin Druids 0, Aberystwyth Town 5, Sutton Town 3, Gap Connors Key 2, the new Saints 2, Bangor City 0. Those are the teams that have done their best in those games. Mind you, this is the first couple of matches of the season of the Welsh Premier League. So unknown what will be happening next time. Before we and it's gone 90 minutes now, and I believe, is there any other minutes to come on? No, but though there's a substitution for Bangor City in the 90th minute of playing time. Corey Jones is going to replace Chris Jones for Bangor City. So hopefully to get some more muscles on the pitch. So I hope Bangor will get back into this fight. Unlikely, but their best result could be a 2-1. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Premier League action for the Barclays Premier League might be a little bit late during the middle of the 3 o'clock kickoffs, because we're covering the Belgian Grand Prix qualifying on Avid Sports 2 tomorrow. So things are going to be a little bit different there. So yeah. So I do apologise if I spoil your actions. So only the quarter to 1 game will be missed, and only half the games from the 3 o'clock kickoffs will be missed, but the rest will still be able to view them. Okay, so I think it's now nearly time at Park Hall. If Bangor don't get a goal in now, that means that the New Saints will win 2-1 and 2-0. We just need to wait for confirmation if it's finished. There's only about a couple more seconds now. We just need to wait for more confirmation to come through if it's going to be ending today. Ending in the next minute or so. And there we go, that is it. The New Saints win that game 2-0. So let's reiterate the scores for the final time today of the Welsh Premier League. Aberystwyth Town win 5-0 away against the newly promoted Cefn Druids, who look like to be in for their basically one of their worst seasons to date. Prestatyn Town scored a late. I've scored a very late goal to score 3-2 ahead of Gap Connors Key. So Prestatyn Town may have a good year, while the New Saints winning the match 2-0. Bangor did not even make an impression. So yeah, that is it for the Welsh Premier League. We'll be here on the Avid Sports 3 tomorrow with most live action of the Barclays Premier League. Meanwhile, on Avid Sports 2 tomorrow, live coverage of the qualifying from the F1 Belgian Grand Prix. Should be a fantastic one as such. And of course, next week, Avid Sports 1 will be broadcasting for the first time with the F1 Online Racing Championship on Avid Sports 1, which will be Sunday the 31st of August, will be the F1 ORC British Grand Prix at Silverstone. It will be absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, see you tomorrow for the Belgian Grand Prix. But until then, goodbye.
Enjoy Avid Sports on your game consoles, on the go, and full broadcasts on demand on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe.